funny. When you're in a prep, when I was in my prep, at the time I didn't realize that I was like unhappy. I was moody as shit. I would watch things and I'd hear about guys, oh, when you're deep in prep, you're moody, you're irritable, everybody annoys you, you're not really happy, right? And I was like, oh, whatever. 100%. Night and day. I feel good right now. Weight went back up. I'm back up to 196. For the show, I ended up checking in at 187. 1 pound heavier than the first show, but leaner and better. The posing was better. I was leaner, not like a crazy amount leaner, but I was improved. Heavier and I was bigger, and I ended up clocking in at 5'7" and a quarter. So I'm a short king, they call us, right? Something like that. I'm breaking up. But in the bodybuilding world, I'm middle to tall. You know, a lot of guys are fucking like 5'6", 5'5", 5'7", whatever. I'm like, cool, but whatever. It's pretty middle of the road height. There's a lot of guys about my height, so it is what it is. So we're good there. But yeah, 187 at 5'7" and a quarter, which put me in the 5'7" up to including 5'8" category, which the maximum weight there on the sheet said 187. So on the button, which is good, because there's some things to be said, because I got beat by a guy that was in my class, classic physique. We're the same height. We're in the same class. Class B. Up to and including 5'8". I was 5'7" and a quarter. If he was at the top, he was 3/4 of an inch taller, maybe, or he was the same height. I think he was like the same height, to be quite honest. Asked him, what are you weighing? And he goes, that morning of the show, he was 197. The morning of the show, I was 190. Oh, wait a minute, I am totally fucking this up. He said at the weigh-ins he was 197. I'm sorry. He said, oh, I weighed in at 197 weigh-ins. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's let it be. Knowing 197 is a cap. I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe he meant to say he rehydrated or carved up to 197. Maybe that's what he meant. Either way, pictures, video, that'll be out eventually. When I get it all, I'll post it all up. You guys will see for yourselves what I'm talking about. But he looked good as a motherfucker. Dude was in good shape. He was big. He was lean. He posed good. Great presence. Great charisma on stage. Good for him. He's done many shows, though. It wasn't his first show. For me, it was my second show. So, but you can clearly see the experience in him, which is cool. I don't even know his fucking name. I forget what it was. Anthony, maybe? I don't remember his name. But anyway, so I don't know why I went off on that tangent, because that's what I do. That's how my brain operates, is what it is. If you don't like it, I'll see you never. So what I was saying is, you don't know how shitty you... I mean, I know I felt shitty in prep. But I was just like, yeah, I always feel shitty. But to be quite honest, I feel real good. I feel full as fuck. I feel full, like muscles are hard. They're hard. I can feel the pump in them. I can feel the blood. I can feel everything. I feel good. I'm pumped. I'm full. I think glycogen is fully restored, which I didn't weigh myself this morning. I wish I did. I kind of wasn't just planning on doing this video, but you guys know how I operate. When I feel like saying some shit, I gotta say it. I say it. I didn't weigh myself this morning, but yesterday I weighed 197 or 196 and some change. But either way, it was like 197. So up 10 pounds from the show. I don't even know if I said that already. I probably did. I don't know. This is where you lose people, bud. I know. Anyway, feel good, feel pumped, feel full. Off season has officially begun the other day. What we're trying to do now is we're trying to catch the rebound, post-show rebound, which is crucial because I'm told you can gain like 12, you can gain like a year of muscle in as little as 12 to 18 weeks or some shit, which is absolutely bananas. I'd love to see this. That blows my mind because let's just say you did really well and you gained a pound of muscle a month. That's 12 pounds of stage weight in a year. You're telling me I'm going to gain 12 pounds in 12 to 18 weeks? That's a pound of muscle a week. A pound of muscle, like lean muscle, like stage weight muscle, is huge. 1 pound is huge. Like, very noticeable. 12 pounds, bro? I want to see this. So that's what we're trying to do. I upped my carbs are up. They're really going to go up here. I'm slowly titrating them up. I want to say the last week of the show, I was low because I was trying to make weight. I know open bodybuilders are loading. I couldn't load because I was too concerned about making the weight. I just made the weight. Like, just made the weight. If I was full, I would have never made the weight. So I do notice, and I do think a prep for a bodybuilding and a prep for a classic are different. Now, if you're one of those guys that do both classes, unfortunately, if you want to compete in both classes, most likely you're going to be a little small in your bodybuilding class because you're going to have to deplete. Unless you're way underweight and all you need to do is get full. If you're way underweight, that means you need to grow more muscle. FYI. If you have no trouble making classic weight for your height, that means you got a ways to go. You got to build muscle because it's supposed to be hard. The magic is when you find the right point, the right mix. That is where magic is. When you have to do it just right and it's not super stressful and you can get it. But yeah, there's if you do both, you're gonna be a little small for your open class. So either way, it is what it is. The plan is the off season. The critique from the judges was what we know it to be, what I've always said it to be. Got to grow the legs and especially the glutes and more quad sweeps. So it's all the things I say. And she did say it looks as though I was holding a little bit of water in my lower back, which is maybe it's either water or fat. Probably a little bit of both. I could have been leaner. I think realistically, like if we're being honest with you, if I maybe prepped longer, continued to go maybe a little bit longer, or maybe a little more strict, or whatever the case may be. Maybe if I put Clen in there, but I didn't use it. Maybe I would have been leaner and lost more fat, which means I would have been under that weight cap, which means I have still a ways to go. And 100% I do, because when you look at some of these other guys, they're bigger than I am. And I don't even know why I'm doing all this, but this is the real deal. This is unscripted. You can clearly see that. I don't even... Anyway, I got a text, and I was about to check it. I'm going to be doing something. So... Fuck. I'm so bad at this. Terrible. So yeah, I still can gain a lot of size. I just wasn't lean. So if I was truly like 1%, 2% body fat, I'd have been way under the number. But either way, we dropped that water, we dropped some more fat. That'll be in the next prep. We learn and we try to hit it. But the goal for this off season, I'm thinking, so check this out. This is a possibility, it's not a guarantee. 40 weeks, there's a show in 40 weeks. I'm not telling you what show. That's all I'm saying. There's a show in 40 weeks that maybe I can do. That'll give me a 20-week off season followed by a 20-week prep. Do I need 20 weeks? Depends on how far out of shape I get. Now, maybe I could do a 24-week off season followed by a 16-week prep. Bingo. That would be the goal. But we need to stay fairly lean. Nothing crazy, obviously. 4-pack's fine. But a 24-week off season. That's a good off season, motherfuckers. Good off season. Followed by a 16-week prep. Take that little piece of knowledge, put it in the back of your brain, save it for later. Moving on. So the goal is to grow the areas that they said, as well as my back. I do believe my upper back, I need to get wider still, and then overall growth everywhere. But the main focal point will be legs, glutes, quads. Hamstrings are decent, but they're still going to be worked. But the main focus will be legs, glutes, and quads, like a chick. And back. I think that's the goal. So that's what we're at. The pre-workout today, the good one. It is Hydraulic 2 by Axe and Sledge. 2 scoops. And 1 scoop of Demo Day, also by Axe and Sledge. Unflavored. And the flavor for the hydraulic is I think it's like a grape. I can't forget what they call it. Is it purple something? I don't know. It's the purple label. I think it's grape flavored, kinda. But that mixed with the unflavored Demo Day. And by the way, Demo Day is cluster dextrins, a couple things. It's a carb. It's an intra workout or a pre-workout carb. It's a carb drink. You know, it's good, real good, and it really helps you a lot. It's got a couple of things in there that are great because Seth is the fucking man, and you know, Seth for president. I think he's good shit, and I think he's the honest man, and super like blue collar-esque dude. Like, yeah, he's obviously rich now because he has a supplement company and a clothing company, and he was an accomplished, successful IFBB pro bodybuilder, and he's got quite the following. So yeah, he's in the fitness world. He's celebrity status. You know what I mean? He's the man. So, being with all that said and being rich, he still has the blue collar fucking mentality, which is why so many of us guys love that motherfucker, you know, because he's like real. Like, you feel like you could bump into Seth in a fucking Walmart, like a normal ass dude, you know what I mean? So it's cool. But, you know, wherever, whatever, fucking at the grocery store, whatever the fuck. You could bump into him and he's like a normal ass fucking dude you can shoot the shit with, have a coffee with, or at a fucking Roach Coach or a coffee truck, whatever you call them, wherever you're from. But Seth's the man. Axe and Sledge, they also got great clothing. I have a couple of their things. This is not really, I mean, I'm just talking. This isn't, I don't get anything out of this. But if you do go there, I want you to put in code JROME30. JAYROME 30, JROME 30. I'm pretty sure that's his thing. But maybe, you know, you'll save some money. I don't have a coupon, so I'm not affiliated with him, but you'll save some money with that. And, you know, he'll get a little kickback, which is cool. But either way, you'll save money, and that's what you give a fuck about. Plus, their supplements are fucking top notch. Hydraulic 2 is a pump formula pre-workout with no stimulants. Spectacular. Tastes great. I freaking love it. It's so good. It's like It's really fucking good. Smells good too. Anyway, today is... When is today? Today's Thursday. Technically it's chest, but I did chest yesterday because my legs were still sore from Monday. Here we are Thursday. I'm supposed to do legs Friday, but if I hit legs today, that means I can't hit legs Friday. Maybe we could do arms Friday. Today too. I don't know, motherfuckers. If I do arms today and not legs, I'll go right back into schedule for Friday legs. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. This one's gonna be played on how I feel. Yeah, I know I said a whole bunch of shit, and I said nothing except wasted your time. Diet is fucking, yeah, we upped the carbs like I said. I want to say I was taking like 50 grams of carbs like a day or whatever before the show, and then I carved up a bit after weighing in. Didn't carb up much. Anyway, but now I think we're shooting for about 150 grams of carbs, 150 to 200 a day for the rest of this week. And then next week, I think we're going to go to 2 to 250. And then the week after that, 3 to 350. And then we'll see what that does to the body. Depends, because we're gonna find our upper limit on carbs daily right now. That's the goal. We're gonna titrate up to find where my upper limit is, where it's like, all right, this is too much fucking carbs, let's back it down, and this is where we're gonna stay at for a while, or we're gonna keep going until we find it. So we'll see, but it takes time to figure that out. Proteins just pretty much met my body weight. I do about 200 grams of protein a day. It's above my body weight, but it's at my body weight. Yeah. Fats. What are fats at? 100? 50 to 100? 50 to 100? Something like that. Good fats, mostly trying to get good fats. So, unsaturated, the poly, the mono. I guess some saturated is good, but see, the thing is the reason why you want to have fats is it's crucial for estrogen, and you need estrogen to build muscle. People that crush their estrogen, you're not going to build muscle. So you gotta find the right level for you. Everybody's going to be a little different on what their estrogen level is going to be, and I'm literally regurgitating this from what I've heard, but maybe you don't know who that person is and you want to get it from me, so here you go. And I don't know it ins and outs like that, but you're getting it the way I know it. And what I'm understanding is fats are required because they help with estrogen, which is required because it builds muscle, which is required to be a bodybuilder. Also, if I remember this correctly, your estrogen also helps your... Now, I'm not on HGH, but if you were, I guess it's something to do with the conversion of IGF-1, and that's directly correlated to building of muscle. So when you bring that all back, just get some fats, bub. You don't need to know the ins and outs. I don't know the ins and outs, and I will never know the ins and outs of that because that shit's bananas. But I do know I need fats. So 150 to 100. See what that looks like, and go from there. If we need to go up, we will. Let's get it though. Remember, the goal is to put on size, put on good quality muscle in a relatively short time. It doesn't have to be that short, but we're gonna just try to fully take advantage of these 24 weeks to get it done. Follow along, and I will be on here letting you know what's going on when I feel it. But I will say I feel good. I feel strong. Energy's good. Mood's good. And I was probably saying it was good during prep, but yo, it wasn't that good. And you don't know. You don't really notice till I get back out of prep. I went into prep. I was in prep for a while, so I've been kind of like ball for a while. I did 2 shows separated by some months, but essentially I've been on a prep since like February, March, you know, earlier February, all of February, all of March, all of March, April, May, June, March, February, March, April, May, since February. So anyway, this will be good. Stick along, stay along. Let's see how big this bodybuilder can get. Either way, I gotta go. It's my time. I'll see you next time. Oh, if you're doing what I'm doing, you still gotta do your fucking cardio.